Hello, welcome to the video. I wanted to kind of step in as be kind of like the narrator for this video because there was just stuff that got filmed, but it wasn't really vlogged. Like Mom, Dad, and Jay worked on this couch way more than I did. I was barely even here, and they did film it for me, but they didn't do any talking, so I'm gonna kind of narrate and explain the footage to you guys. But anyway, to start this project, we had to take the old dinette out. So we had to take the benches and the table out, which is what Jay is working on first. So taking out the dinettes was actually pretty easy. All he had to do was take out a few screws. So there were some screws that held it into the wall, and then there were more screws that held it into the floor. So all he had to do was take those out, and then the entire thing came out in one piece. So he just did that on both sides and then kind of vacuumed it up and got it cleaned so that we could work in there. And then Dad actually got most of the frame built already, as you can kind of see. So what him and Jay are working on now are figuring out how many boards they need to cut for the slats for the mattress to sit on.
Well, you could use this one. Just use this one. And then leave the line, so you'll cut on this side of the line. Right here. See what I'm saying? Mm. So you put the saw so that the side's on this side.
No.
Okay. And then, if we do this side, whatever we can get out of the middle. So you put the saw on this side like this. See?
Yeah.
So then Dad built this little frame to go outside to kind of cover everything that they had built on the inside with these nice little pillar looking things. I'm sorry, I don't know what to call them, but it looks really nice. It kind of covers everything from the inside. So he's putting that on now, and then they're gonna go in and put all the slats on at an even length apart. So I think they did like a pencil width apart. And that's going to cover the entire front. And I'll show you the design a little bit later, but basically it is a pull-out couch. So it can stay in how they have it right now, but it also can pull out to the length of the entire slide to be like a full bed to sleep on. I'll show you it in a little bit. So after they spent the entire day building the box and finishing everything, when I got home, we were sitting on it and we all collectively decided, after I kind of mentioned that it was a little bit higher than I thought it was going to be, because again, I didn't know they were doing this. I came home and it was built, so it was a surprise to me. But when I was sitting on it, I was like, if we put a mattress on top of this, it's going to be pretty tall to like sit on if we want to eat there. And Dad made the executive decision to take the whole thing apart and recut it. So basically what he did was take it out and he cut the support beams shorter. I think we said like 5 or 6 inches shorter so that the mattress could sit on it and it would be a comfortable length. We didn't film any of that process, but just know that everything that he did before, he had to take down and redo because it was too tall after he built it. So Dad's a real one for doing that because we could have just left it, it would have been fine, but the height it's at now is so much nicer. So then all we had to do was buy a mattress. Hello, it's been quite a while. We haven't really worked on the project much, but we finally got our mattress in. So we just bought a queen mattress, like a cheap memory foam one, a 6-inch mattress. And then we actually just finished cutting it. So we cut this much off the end of the mattress so that it would fit this way, and now we have to fit this way because it sticks out way too much. We just have to figure out how we're gonna do it. Anyway, so once we get this mattress cut, it'll be pretty much done. So we're working on that now. So that kind of brings us to where we are now with the semi-finished product. I'm not gonna say it's 100% done because there is a little bit more painting we have to do, but it is functionally finished. So for that reason, we've been really slow at finishing it, but still, like I said, it's functionally done. So this is what it looks like. So here is the full couch in the in position. So this is what it looks like when it's folded up. So we did end up cutting the mattress into 2 pieces. So this is one piece and this is the other piece, and the back piece just sits behind this one, but we kept it all in the same sheet cover, which, by the way, this is not going to be our one that we're keeping. We're just looking for another sheet cover right now. Obviously this one looks really yellow, but it's the one that it came with, so we were just using that for now. And what I mean by it not being completely done is like these doors aren't painted yet. So ideally these doors are gonna look like these ones over here that we did for this project. So we have a bunch of storage down here. These do open up. Have all my camera equipment down here. And then normally Luna's food and water go right here as well. We are actually thinking of repurposing this hole right here. This is from where the dinette table was. We are thinking of reusing that metal piece in here and making like a little table that would sit over this so that we have like a little tray area to sit at and work on, but we haven't built that yet. We haven't bought the things that we need because we're not sure how it's gonna work like storage wise when we leave this down where it would go. So we haven't worked on that yet, but that might be in the works. And we still have to figure out how to get these to look a little bit less prominent where the benches were before. But now I want to show you how to pull it out and what it looks like when it's down. So this was actually built super simply. I love how easy it is to pull out. So under here, we actually have those slats that Dad and Jay were building. And half of them are attached to this front piece and half of them stay permanent. So that when you pull it out, you just kind of lift it up a little bit. Half these come out. You can see this is what it looked like extended here. And these ones stay in the back like this. And it only pulls forward so far. So you just pull it all the way out. And then this part of the mattress just comes forward, flush to this. And then this back piece of the mattress just folds down flat. And then here it is in the down position. Just pulls out. The space is all open, so Luna's water and everything can go in there. So we can leave it down, which is really nice. And I almost forgot to mention, we installed a new light up here. This was not the light that was on originally. The light that was on here came down like to here. It was a big like glass light that Jay almost always hit his head on because he is so tall, even with how this is here. So we had to replace this. Super easy, by the way. It's a light that Mom found on Amazon, and Jay and I replaced it by ourselves without Dad's help. So we're basically electricians. So you just press this button to turn it off, and then you press it again for blue light for some reason. I'm not really sure why. And then when you press it again, it has the regular light. It's also dimmable, which I really like. So if I press and hold, it goes dim, and it's really dim. Can't really see because the camera doesn't make it look dim. But then if I press and hold again, it can go up to full brightness. So we can kind of have it as dim or as bright as we want it. And that was a super easy fix to make the space a lot bigger and have us not hit our heads. So now we have a fully functioning full bed down here. I think it's almost the size of a full, but it is super comfy. Jay and I can both lay on it. and we really like having the extra room in the camper. So that is all for the renovations. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's a little bit of a shorter video. I do like that Mom and Dad and Jay really helped me film this one, so shout out to them. Without them, you guys would not have a video to watch, so I'm really appreciative. I feel so blessed to have a family that supports me the way that they do with my video making on my YouTube channel. But that's it for today's video, so if you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like and comment down below. Can't wait to chat with you guys. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Luna likes it.